Right, so we're going to go into a couple of warmer days, and I said to Keith, right, I'm going to paint this window in the grow room. He raised an eyebrow as if to say, well, I know what that's going to entail. So let's turn you this way round. Now, I'm not going to turn this oscillating fan off. The simple reason being it's 28.6 C, but we've only got 39% humidity, so I'm going to put the humidifier on. Let's put that on now. That's because I've had the door wide open. And there we go, you see. I'm going to wipe all this down. I've got this shelf empty here. I'm going to bring the measuring tape up, and I've got a container for this one. That's for another day, and everything in here was watered yesterday, so I'm fine with that. And if I bring around this area, I don't know whether you're going to see it in this particular light, but I'll just bring it down because it's just starting to crack open. And this is Love Castle Carenia, and which means in Japanese deep red. So it always shakes, doesn't it, when you hold it? So it might actually distort the colour if I try and bring you a little bit closer. You see, you're not going... Oh, did you just see? Oh, I wish I'd caught that on camera. My goodness gracious. That was absolutely fantastic. And what a shame I didn't catch it. Where are we? Let's see if I can step off my step and just hook it here. Just for a minute. Look. That the two sepals have just opened. Sorry, the two petals. The top and the lower two, of course, are the sepals. So there we go. Now is it going to focus? Let's bring it back and let it focus naturally. There we go. So, quite a nice bloom. Let's just nip into the garden. So here we are on the landing. There's the curtain. There's all the terrariums. That's the basket I'm going to put that Laelia anceps in. This is the Orchids falcata. So I follow the mess, and look at this for a little beauty that's opened. This is one of those from Kathy, and it looks lovely from that angle, and it looks lovely from that angle. And we've got another bunch to open there. No ID. So, but it's looking very nice. Right, we're in this corner now where the frags are, and a Pleurophalis, and under there the Masdevallias. That's the Dendrobium delicatum, the Adenium. This is where two of the Psychopsis types are. And just go down this way. This is where some of the others are. Just waiting for the rain. So when I start a job, I don't just ignore everything. I start it, and then I'll look at what I need to do. So the first thing I thought was I need to get these Cattleyas. This is 24k. Got flies on it, that's why I don't like them outside. But we've got a lovely new growth there. Look at the new growth. And so that's come in this area. and this has had some quite nice sunshine this morning, but we have got dark clouds. Never come round this area now, as I'm going to go back inside. I've repotted the Hoya carnosa tricolour. Doesn't look very light here, does it? But I can assure you, even though we've got good dark clouds, it is quite light. I've put it in this lovely pot that Lisa Todman sent me, and it holds a little bit of water, but I think that's going to be fine. This is the other Hoya, pubicalis, black dragon. This is full of dust, and I've repotted that into actually the pot that came from Lisa, the inner pot. Even though it was cracked, I managed to tape it, and that's here in this little area. Now this area faces west, and there's one of the other orchids. Now this is winter, Persevilliana winter. That's a new growth this year. That's a new growth. So I've put the back side here so it goes against this wall, just in case we get any marauding slugs. And so these are going to stay out until I've painted that window. And this is the Cattleya lobata. This is the one from Mark. That's showing a lot of new growths. This is Cattleya Dusky Maid by RLC Bruce Randall. That's got two lovely new growths. That one and that one. So I've got the new growths just tucked inside like that. This is LC Bermondsey Palm, and I'll lift that off there. And if we look, we've got a new growth there. Can you see that new growth? And believe it or not, we've got one on that side. So this needs sorting like the Sedera japonica. Look, I've got a couple of bad leaves, but I'm not worried about that. And of course these have tucked in cymbidiums underneath, because when we do get the deluge of rain, I don't want them to completely get completely soaked. So these are some of the antirrhiniums that I did from seed. Anyway, I haven't got time. I've got to get back. Look, the sun's out. Now, that's the only one at the moment there. The 24K. That's exposed to a lot of sunlight because this is east, and then as it goes around the house, we'll get the west, and that's from that area. So because they're in that more shaded part, I'm hoping they're going to be fine there. As we say, a woman's work is never done. Look at that bloom on that fuchsia. I can't believe it. And I'll be out later to nip these spent flowers. But look, even with all that rain, everything has loved it. And these are the yellow blooms opening up on this Tabaciana. So I'm going to... Oh, did I show you these two? I just call these pineapple plants. But in the wild, can you see all the flies on them? Apparently they stink like rotting flesh, and it attracts all the flies. But I've had them a few years now, and this is the other one. This is a deeper coloured one. Not as big as that one, but still it'll come in the winter because they can't stay outside. That's an unusual little fuchsia. Look at that one. Anyway, that's it, folks. I'll be back another day when I've sorted my little room out. Bye bye now.